bitch, cause I don't really care anymore. Motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid for the 5-year sentence. Assistant. And do you work in a bitch cause when the bar is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid for the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Do you work in a bitch cause when the bar is say, and also, empty colostomies or ileostomies. As I make us through the holes of that, a dozen cc's. That's milliliters, real mathematics. Some CNAs deal with detox and drug addicts, some alcoholics. Some crackheads try to break their legs and limbs to get high on this. I've been struggled a couple times and punched in the nose. They've been in and shit out and they call me bro. I also empty catheters full of urine. That's a tube that goes your peel and bladder just deep within. Fuck, that would suck to have a tube up my dick. With a tube the size of an inch thick. But shit, it's cool, I got plenty more. Some patients with BDs more than food in a grocery store. Give it a bitch, cause I ain't gonna sell. And you know I do cops like a cuss, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. And do you forget a bitch cause when the bar is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Do you forget a bitch cause when the bar is say,
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to PSA from a CNA. I am your host with the most deep, blast, and highly paid Franko the Pen. Thank you for spending just a little bit, a smidgen, just the tiniest bit of your Wednesday evening with your boy. Well, full-blown Wednesday night right now. So, I want to give a shout-out to everybody who just got off of second shift about half an hour ago. Shout out to everybody who went into third shift, because the motto of this podcast is, I'm not going to be the one to do it. So shout out to all the third shift workers. You are truly needed and appreciated. I am so late with the podcast, y'all. I am so sorry. I had a delicious dinner, which decided to turn into some horrifying bubble guts. So that took me out the game for a little bit, but I am here now. In an effort to maintain normalcy and all this other stuff. So here with the podcast. How's everybody doing on this lovely Wednesday evening? I am using a new phone for the video, so if this looks like it's doing a whole lot, don't worry about it. It's a very high focus camera and it does stuff. Headed on vacation from tomorrow to Sunday. Headed up to Black Hills in South Dakota. Black Hills. First of all, that sounds like the name of any 90s to early 2000 horror movie. Headed to Black Hills. Like that pretty much writes itself. Like I wouldn't even want to go. No, like I'm already like against. It sounds like it's like a camping trip or something, because I am like adamantly against like camping style trips. I'm really against like I'm really against like anything that has to do with like a sleeping bag or a tent or anything like that. And to be honest, like I want to stay in something with like structure, like a wall between me and like nature. So people keep trying to they be like, well, you could be in like a RV or you can be in like a cabin. I don't trust RVs either. And I really don't trust cabins. Even though, cabins, they are basically houses. But so much like bad shit happens in like cabins and shit. Like I would never in history like I told my girl, like, if she wanted me to, then I would like do a cabin, okay? But I'm bringing my gun and and taser and just a plethora of weapons, because I done seen too many stories. And I don't want to make it racial at all, but every time I like think about going on the camping trip, I always see like, and it be so fucked up, and it just reaffirms the stereotype that I don't want to perpetuate. But every time I think about going camping, I always see a story about how one black guy went camping with like a bunch of his white coworkers, and then next thing you know, an accident out in the woods where said black guy ended up getting shot, and everybody said it was an accident. I'd be like, no. I am quite good on camping and all camping accessories. I don't even like s'mores, and that seemed like a blasphemous thing to say as like an American, or like as a person who just like loves good things, really. But I don't even like. I never got the appeal of like s'mores. Like why? Why is I don't whatever. Just what you trying to say? Hotel, no camping trip for this guy. It's freezing at night out here. But people be loving that though. Like around this time of year, like people get they whole camouflage outfits out. It be freezing out. Be like close to, it'd be like fucking 38 to like 29 degrees out, and people be just people will just get up at the ass crack of morning, 4 o'clock, and drive out, and they camouflage shit to go get the perfect spot in a tree or in a bush to go kill something. Like this, people don't be like me and you got the right frame of mind. It's cold outside. I don't want to go, but but some people be like, yeah, that brisk autumn air, it's just perfect for killing a baby deer, whatever's alive out here that's not human. I don't know. Just no cabin in the woods. Cabin fever ruined me on that. You know what ruined me on like cabins and camping? Most all horror movies ever. Like it affirmed for me like nothing. Not when you, let's say you had a van all your life, and this van protected you for like many years. Then next thing you know, you take that same van out into the woods. All of a sudden, it don't protect you worth the shit. Fucking coyotes and broke the window and hopped in, and fucking bears all of a sudden know how to use the door. Do you know the scariest shit I ever seen? A fucking bear opening the door. Actually, a bear and a lion. I saw a bear and a lion both used the doorknob. They used the handle and just opened the door. Now people was dumb for leaving their doors unlocked, but I see it too many times. Like we be thinking we so safe inside of our advanced technology of like locked doors, or supposed to be locked doors, until like the animal go, and a bear has a hand, even though it's a claw and all that shit. But they can do this. Fucking hook that door right. Next thing you know, you being mauled in your seat or something. I get up early every morning to go ballooning. but spend time in a tree, stand to hunt. That's a big pass. What is ballooning? Is hot air balloon? Is that what ballooning is? Hot air balloon? Why do you have to get up early in the morning to do it? I just say, I also get up at the ass crack of dawn. It's to go to work. I get up at a smooth 5 o'clock. Get ready to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. If it ain't for that cheddar, why the fuck am I up? If it ain't for like the money, or if it ain't for like making money, or like you're on vacation, so you have to be when I go on a cruise ship, like some of the excursions call for you to be up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. That I can do because I'm getting some type of pleasure out of it. An adventure. Well, I guess, but it's also doing something. See, I was about to say like, well, I guess like hunting for some people is like a form of pleasure and and excitement too, but it's not my form of excitement, so I would never do it. But for like going on the excursion through Mexico or something like that, yeah, I can be up at the ass crack of dawn for that because it's something I want to do. I just don't understand how like people get up at like 4:30 in the morning to go kill a deer. Unless it was like unless it was like unless we was like in like a apocalyptic situation where we had to like hunt for meat to like survive, then I would understand like getting up to go hunt and shit. Cause you need the meat to survive and shit. But just going for the fun of the kill, no. I'm good on all that shit. We fly after sunrise as the ambient temperature, outside temperature, is perfect for flying, and the sun hasn't heated the surface of the earth. Does that make for like better flying conditions? I feel like that would make for like windier conditions, which would be terrible for a hot air balloon. First of all, I don't trust hot air balloons. Let's put it. I'm mad John just keep naming shit that I don't trust. Like I won't even say I don't trust hot air balloons. That's not what I'm gonna say. What I will say is hot air balloons hot air balloons are dangerous. If you don't know the person flying it or their history, I will say that. I done seen too many of these hot air balloons accidents where now I've seen a whole bunch of hot air balloons rides go perfectly. I've seen people jump out of hot air balloons, you know what I'm saying, and skydive and bungee jump from hot air balloon and all of, and the ride goes perfect. But I've also seen like hot air balloons easily like get overpowered by a gust of wind and go straight into some power lines or something crazy like that. Or I saw one, it was real tragic. A hot air balloon was like fully on fire and they had one or two choices, either stay there and burn or jump and hope you survive. And I was just like, oh fuck. So if I would definitely like do a hot air balloon ride, but I have to trust the instructor doing the strings or whatever the controls are, and it has to be like on the day with no. It has to be on like a windless, a breezeless day. Perfect conditions. Check out Balloonfestival.com. Got a balloon got a website? That's so weird. Balloon Festival. I have a fear of heights, so I never go on. What is it? I have a fear of heights, so I never go on one. I haven't ever been on a plane. The thought of flying makes me anxious. Oh man. I use planes too much. I don't like planes either. Planes are a necessary a necessary side effect of what I'm trying to do, which is get to the fun. I will say that flying, because when you get on most people when you get on the plane, the first thing you do is like sleep anyway, so that knock out most of the time. And if you have like something to take your mind off of what you are doing, like a good TV show, book, or movie or whatever, then it's easier that way. For me, flying isn't the problem. It be the takeoff and the land that will make you super nervous. Like the feeling of like, first of all, the speed of takeoff is terrifying. Then like the going up, for some reason it always feel like the plane is shaking too much. Like fuck all that. Like and then like you usually like get in the air and you level out, then everything like it feels cool because you like straight. But if you like have like a window seat or something like that, you look out, you be like, man, we like you feel like steady. But at a moment's note, you if you have like drastic thoughts like I do, you just look out the window like, man, at any moment this plane can go down and I would just be fucked. I would like so rather be on the ground. But I have to like actively force myself to think of good thoughts the entire plane ride, or distract myself with like, I watch a bunch of comedies and shit like that. But like flying, the more you do it, like the more you kind of get over yourself the more you do it. But I still haven't got used to landing. Like the taking off part, then you know what I'm saying, you kind of get used to it. But fucking the landing, like the feeling of like not knowing when the wheels are going to hit, not knowing when the wheels are going to hit the ground. That shit get me like every time. Like every time like the wheels hit the ground, I'd be like, but it'd be like such a relief though. It'd be scary as shit, but it'd be also be like such a relief because you be, oh fuck yes, on the ground, yes, back on Earth. We can't now crash, which ain't even true. Because you know what's so fucked up? You can like you will sit there and be like so afraid of like flying, and you'll be like so afraid of like this plane is gonna fly out, this plane is gonna fall out the sky, and all this other shit. Then you fuck around and have a perfectly safe flight, and then you go to land, and like one of the legs like buckle, and like you crash on the ground. Do you know? You know how pissed off you would be if you spent an entire flight like being afraid of like falling out of the sky, right? And then you'd be afraid of like falling out of the sky. And then you go to land and you think you safe. And you crash as soon as you hit the ground. Oh my God, you'd be so pissed. What did you say, Jose? I didn't even see it. First of all, what's up? What's up, Jose? I want to do skydiving for my birthday. I feel like, did he say is it? It's always straight. Yeah, I want to do skydiving for my birthday. I always wanted to do skydiving, right? But I've always been like overweight, so they wouldn't let me do it. One day I'm gonna lose this weight, and I'm gonna knock out like all the stuff they denied me when for being overweight. Like I'm gonna ride a horse, I'm gonna ride a jet ski, which I could do right now. Is that some people be like, you got to be a certain weight to ride the jet ski. Fuck you. I see fat people on jet skis all the time. I'm gonna find somebody to let me ride the jet ski. So that's nothing. So, ride a horse, skydive, bungee jump. Those are my main three: skydive, ride a horse, bungee jump. But also just some other shit, just petty shit that they won't let you do because you're big and shit. Fucking roller coaster. I'm gonna do that shit 6 times, even though the line be like an hour wait and shit. But I would say skydive right now while you have the chance and while you are in perfect shape to do so. Largest balloon rally in the world. Student pilot is my stress relief from the BS of healthcare working. Yes, every flying is optional, landing is mandatory. Landing is supposed to be mandatory. Some people don't always make it out. Yes, everybody should have a stress reliever for when they get off work. Some people, most women unwind with like a glass of wine and a shower or a bath, some type of show, Grey's Anatomy, who knows. Most men unwind with video games or sports, maybe a beer. Hopefully, like, not no hard liquor on a weekday. If you coming home and knocking out like a bottle of whiskey, seek help. All right. Like, it sounds like I'm judging you. I'm not. I'm harshly judging you. I say the same thing about anybody who any woman who come home and like down an entire bottle of wine by herself on a weekday. I let it slide like on a weekend and shit, but on a weekday, how hard was work that you just came home and was like, and you just came home and was like, whole bottom of barefoot down the hatch, fucking for why? For what? But you know what's really crazy? I've seen females come home from work, drink an entire bottle of wine, and then go to work the next day as if that wine is not still in their system. Like, what the excuse you? You clearly are still drunk. It's all over your breath area. Like, what the fuck did you do? And if that's your everyday routine, then you might. What did Jeff Foxworthy used to say? He used to be like, you used to be a redneck. No, what did he say? He used to say some. Damn, what did you? Oh, he said you might be a redneck. You might be a redneck if you come home after work. You come home after nursing home and down a whole bottle of wine. You might be you might be a redneck. I'm just gonna call you an alcoholic. That shit is gonna lead to future problems. But don't let me tell you how to live your life in your own household. I'm just giving you like some advice. CNA life make you drink it like it's water. You drink it like it's water. Like what? What? Like wine or any liquor. Gin and tonic after work is a great gin and tonic. Like okay, I will give you that, but like how many? Like how many? Because some of y'all come home and break out this boy right here, and then it start off like up here, and then by the time you ready to go to bed, that bitch be. No wonder you sleepy motherfucker. You drunk as shit. I know lots of functional alcoholics drinks a lot and able to work the next day. I know a lot of functional alcoholics too. I just be like, hey, you better stay functional, because once that shit becomes dysfunctional, you start forgetting about your job, I'm letting your ass have it. What do you do, Franko? I do not drink. I do not smoke. I come home and I take out my anger on 11-year-olds in the video game world. I'm one of them people who you see on TikTok or Instagram with the headset yelling at your grandkids. I full blown like yell at 6-year-olds constantly into a headset. Just fucking, I just let their ass have it. Like I play Friday the 13th, and I constantly tell 10-year-olds they can go fuck themselves on a nearly constant basis, because they stupid and they know they stupid, and they young, so they allowed to be stupid, but not when you playing the game with me. Okay, you fucking idiot. John 1 or 2. Okay, I'll let 1 or 2 gin and tonic slide. 2 might be pushing it. But I'll let 1 or 2 slide. But once you kick it to like that 3, 4, and 5 area, then you pushing it. you pushing the alcoholism now. I've worked with drunk people. Some work better. That's not frightening. Them be them people like when they get sober, they hands get to shaking and shit. Like that don't seem bad to y'all. Like this person cannot work. If they're not drunk, they cannot work. Like they need that sauce. Like that chick you keep running, that chick that keep walking around and you think she drinking water out of the same styrofoam cup that you get for the residents. You think she's drinking water. That's full blown that's full blown Patron, and she need that shit to function. And I'll be like, that's a problem. That is a situation that you're gonna have later on in life. What? That's stupid. What's stupid about it? Are you talking about game? Yes, Cindy. I'm not cussing out 10-year-olds on the street. Yes, I'm talking about gaming. Yes, I'm talking about gaming. I said headset into a I'm talking into a headset. Gaming headset. Yes, full blown cussing out 10-year-olds. But yes, I'm gaming. Worked with a CNA on orientation who was visibly altered. Smelled like Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels? Jack Daniels is a hard one. That's a hard one. Come on. Jack? Uncle Jack? Jack Daniels. That is a hard liquor to be, especially a liquor to need to function. Oh, man. I'll be suspicious of people who like drink. Okay, like I would trust somebody if they mix their liquor with like a fruit punch or like a juice or orange juice. That means you kind of you wanna feel good, but you're not trying to. I don't trust people who take their liquor straight to the head. Let's just say that shit. I'd be like, you might have a problem if you order your shit like just put it in the cup and just drink it. You don't put no ice in it. You don't mix it with shit. You just like, I want a whiskey straight. I'd be like, you might have a problem or a situation or something like that. Yeah, let me get a double shot of Patron straight. Are you okay? Are you going through something? Why would you want that? Why would you? Why the fuck would you? Why would you order that? Why would you want that? and oh my god! Then at work of all places, if you need, let me not judge people because some people just as long as you working, as long as you like not hitting nobody with your car, and as long as you're not like drunkenly dropping residents, what can I say? I'm not gonna snitch on you. But my old facility had happy hour. What? What does that mean? What? Betty, I play Friday the 13th. It's a very frustrating game. And if you ever play it, you will understand why I cuss out 10-year-olds. Does your facility use Purewick system? Is that the air freshener? John, tell me what that is. You said Purewick, and I instantly went to like air freshener. My old facility had happy hour. That's so fucking funny. That is so fucking like why? For why? Drink wine and eat finger foods. At work? For like, was it like for after work or what? Yeah, don't be no snitch. Nobody like a snitch. I'm not going to tell on you. I'm just going to silently judge you myself. I would never tell on you. I just quietly judge you. Which is better than snitching on you. Like, look, as long as I don't see you like haul off and smack a resident or push a resident or you know what I'm saying, just something that's like will cause OSHA will cause like corporate or state to come up here, then we fine. Like there's no problem. I will be watching you, especially if you work with me, but I'm not. No, why would I? That's your business. That's your life. That's your future trip. That's your future trips to rehab. It has nothing to do with me. Between second shifts. So after third shift, after first shift, but before second shift, or was it after second shift? This just sounds like some excuse to get like some of your coworkers drunk so you can fuck them. I don't know what to say. And external female catheter system used with suction to suck up pee into an external female catheter used with a suction. I have never heard of this. The only catheters I know about is internal catheters. I don't even think I've ever seen an external. Well, yes, I have. I've seen internal catheters. I've seen condom catheters. I don't know if I've ever seen the system that you're describing. Yes, between 3:30 and 4:30. Yeah. Yeah. Between 3:30 and 4:30. That sounds like around the time that the corporate people be getting off. Yeah, they get a little liquored up before they go home and shit, huh? Corporate bastards. Oh, definitely. I would always turn someone in for abuse. Call me, call me a snitchy, call me a snitchy bitch. That's it. My daughter does. Joker's bundle, Among Us, Call of Duty, any fighting game. Oh no, I play a bunch of stuff. That's just what I'm playing right now, Betty. I'm just waiting for the new God of War to come out. The Purewick is hung on the wall like a vent bucket. I have never heard of this. It's hung on the wall? The Purewick is hung on the wall like a vent bucket. I have never heard of this system before. Happy hour for residents is usually on Fridays. I don't like for any type of happy hour that we've done for residents where I've been. There was never like any alcohol involved. It was mostly like what's that what's that Welch's grape soda drink that looked like he coming like a champagne bottle or something. It'd be something like that with like some kind of charcuterie board that they probably made they damn self with just pepperoni and some cheese and some rich crackers on it and some other shit. Just some real cheap shit that they try to fucking make look fancy. And then they just put it in them plastic flute glasses that they be handing out at random bars on New Year's Day and shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want no damn resident happy hour. Sparkling grape juice. That's what it is. That's what that is. Community wine. Fuck out of here. Kool-Aid. Pretty much. Actually, it's not as sweet as Kool-Aid. It tastes more like Welch's grape juice mixed with like 7-Up or something like that. Something along those lines. The suction canister is held up to the wall. I have never seen this thing before. Hold on, I think Betty said she sent it to me. Let me go ahead to the. There we go. To the Instagrams. Okay. All right, I'm seeing it. I have no idea what this is. This is like a water container with a hose in it. Why do it gotta be on the wall? I see it, and it looked like it'll like work if you just like set it down. If you had like the bed above the container, it seemed like it'll work. All right, Jesus, be safe, bro. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, it seemed like it seemed like it'll work just fine if you just like this the lady in the picture, she got it like next to the bed. I wonder why they hanging on the wall. I guess. Yeah, that's my first time ever seeing that. Franko, would you bring out your good looks with the fade? You mean cut my hair off? Eventually, I'm going to have to. Eventually, like, I don't know my genetics like that. I think I got some good ones, but like, once I start to go bald, like get that bald spot back here, my hairline start to go all the way back here and shit, I'm definitely just gonna cut these bitches off and just have like, I won't have a fade, but I will have like the full bald head and just keep the beard. Or I could end up being like one of those people who like have all gray dreads and a full head of hair forever. I haven't decided yet. But if you can find like some old pictures of me, I haven't been growing my hair out for that long. I had like a fade. And I used to have a fade, but I never had a beard with the fade. I used to have like a clean face, and I used to have my hair was always cut short. Then I just decided to grow my hair out and grow a beard, and now here we are. But push come to shove, like if I woke up and like my hair was just falling out, I would just cut it off. Like it's not a big deal. I'm a guy. I can rock the fade with no problem. It doesn't, but in the hospital where we have wall-mounted suction, the suction canister is mounted on the wall. I guess. It seemed, the reason I'm confused about it, like being on the wall, is like, it seemed like it being connected to the wall would be like restricting, like movement restricting to the resident. Like if it's like next to the bed or close to the bed, it seemed like they would have like more range of motion if they like in their sleep, like if they wanted to like move this way or that way. But with it being like attached to the wall, depending on how far the wall is from the bed, it seemed like it'd be like really constraining movement wise. It's the CNA in me. I'm always thinking about the best well-being of the resident. Can you rock bald? I've rocked bald for most of my life. I've only had dreads for like 7 or 8 years. From my childhood up until like my late 20s, I had either a bald head or a fade. I can rock it just fine. I know how to do it. I probably get sick if I cut my hair off, because every time I like went from having like a full head of hair to like cutting all my hair off, I always caught a cold. Like every time. But that'll pass, hopefully. Of course I can rock a bald head. I would kill a bald head, actually. I ain't got like no misshapen head up under these dreads. Trust me, I can rock a bald head. It's connected to a vacuum. Got that part. And the buckets aren't that sturdy. The fuck? What? Why? The buckets aren't that sturdy. I definitely wouldn't trust it then. The fuck? If the buckets aren't that sturdy, I definitely wouldn't trust it. I would definitely want something that like connected to like I'm too used to the catheters that like connect to the side of the bed. I don't know about this wall mounted whatever thingamabob y'all got going on. Oh shit, I'm way over time. Look, y'all, I gotta go ahead and get up out of here. But look, if you haven't already, please like and follow this page so you can be notified of the next time that I go live, which will be this Friday with a brand new episode of Bitchin' by the Bar. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Franko the Pen. And you can follow me on Twitter at OMG Franko, but be warned because it gets very X-rated up over there. If you're vaccinated, stay carded up, and if you're not, stay tested. Shout out to everybody fully in third shift right now. I will say doing a feed, but we know y'all don't do those. Yeah. Truly appreciate you. And I will see you guys next Wednesday with a brand new episode of PSA from a CNA. But until then, I am out. Love you all.